Yeah, we were here earlier today where all the people following the two-way street signs were coming down onto oncoming traffic and having to get off onto the side streets because of all of the people following, thinking that this was a one-way. And even as we have been here, there have been people using this left lane as if this road is still a one-way. We spoke with neighbors earlier today who that's how they found out of this change.
But they're really just my pathways across the city in either direction.
People in the East Colfax neighborhood use 13th and 14th streets a lot. They're one-ways that go east and west.
Did they?
Or at least it used to be.
Oh, so it actually started today.
Gina Mustaine lives off of 14th. She didn't know the city flipped these streets from a one-way to a two-way until today. And she's not alone.
There you go. He's technically in the wrong, but I wouldn't know it either. And those that are following the rules are kind of getting into, near misses.
Rob lives just off of 13th, and for him, the only clue anything had changed was the new markings on the road.
Well, at least on 14th, they had cones, kind of a physical barrier. But this street is pretty empty with those signs. I mean, we've been standing out here 5 minutes and seeing all kinds of stuff.
Denver's Department of Transportation started the switch on Wednesday. Councilwoman Chantel Lewis explained the goal was to slow speeding after 2 recent deaths here.
Safety was the goal, and the way in which it was executed actually put folks in unsafe conditions.
In a statement to 9 News, Dottie says it did communicate with neighborhood groups. The department sent out a press release a day after the change was already in place. But as the councilwoman spoke with us, drivers kept streaming down the left lane, still treating it like a one-way.
The press release being released today, that should have been well communicated, if not the same day, but at least a week in advance to let folks know this was coming. I would have liked for this to happen in advance of us executing it, to have a well thought out plan that was proactively communicated to our neighbors, but because we haven't, we should have folks out here now.
They have actually just put down cones within the last minute of us being here, so hopefully there is a lot less confusion on which lane you're supposed to be in. But as of this afternoon, there were no crashes reported. Just definitely keep an eye out if you are driving on 13th or 14th. Dottie is saying that these changes are permanent. Reporting live in Denver, Ria Cha, 9 News.